Fellow citizens, a few hours ago, I directed that the Independence Day celebration slated for tomorrow at Bingu Stadium be canceled. As you may recall, yesterday, I said that the attendance for the event would be reduced by half, from 40,000 to 20,000. I had also directed the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 to work with the Inter-Ministerial Organizing Committee for the Independence Day celebration to ensure that tomorrow's event would be conducted under the strictest measures to avoid the spread of the coronavirus. However, I have received new information in the last 24 hours that has persuaded me to cancel the event altogether. By the time I addressed you at the start of the day yesterday, the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases was 1,498. By the time the same day ended, that number stood at 1,613, representing a rise of over 7%. Of the 150 new confirmed cases, 64% are local transmissions, and they have occurred in all three regions of the country, from the southernmost district of Msanje to the northernmost district of Chitipa. In view of this acceleration rate of local transmission in its wide geographical spread, I have decided to cancel the celebration to prevent any persons who may be exposed to the virus in one part of the country from spreading it to other parts of the country as they travel to and from the celebrations. Meanwhile, a small inauguration ceremony will be held tomorrow morning at Camus Barracks in front of a small audience of 100 people who will come strictly by invitation, while the rest of you will be able to watch it on various media platforms. I therefore urge all members of the public who are planning to travel to the capital for the celebrations to cancel their travel plans accordingly. I know that those of you who are planning to attend the celebrations had already gone to some expense in making preparations, but I am counting on your good nature and good sense to see, as I do, that your health and safety is of paramount importance. In the meanwhile, the financial resources saved from the cancellation will be channeled towards the work of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. For avoidance of any doubt, I want you to mark my words. We are all at risk of this infection, every one of us. That includes you, your children, your spouse, your neighbors, and your colleagues at work. It also includes me and the state vice president. None of us is immune to infection. That means all of us need to take this pandemic seriously. I urge you all, every single one of you, to strengthen measures of hygiene around yourself, your home, and your workplace. I remind you to maintain a social distance of at least 1 meter from everyone at all times. Wear a mask whenever you are in public places or public buildings. Limit the number of people who can visit you at home. Limit your travel in and out of your district as much as you can, and wash your hands with soap every hour. And if you think you have symptoms, such as fever and shortness of breath, please isolate yourself from others and ask your relations to bring your condition to the attention of your nearest hospital or clinic. To assist you in this fight, my administration is exploring various tax exemptions on essential goods that are critical to your hygiene and sanitation. And the Ministry of Finance will be announcing those exemptions soon. I know this is a frightening time for us as a nation, especially with dropping temperatures, but I want you to know that if we each use what we have to do our part where we are going to win this fight. God bless you. God bless Malawi. Amalawi zanga maola angapo apitawa ndinawawuza kuti alengeze kuti chikondwerero cha tsiku la Independence 6 July mawa ku Bingu National Stadium chisachitike. Mukoza kukumbuka kuti dzuloli nanena kuti wotapite ku stadium uko akakhale 20,000 osati 40,000. Ndanenanso kuti our Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 agwire ntchito mogwirizana ndi anzawo amene amakoza za chikondwerero chimenechi kuonetsetsa kuti mawalo zikachitike mwadongosolo komanso moonetsetsa kuti aliyense watetezedwa ku matenda amenewa kuti asafalikire. Komabe ndamva ripoti maola 24 apitawa, ripoti limene lanitsimikizira ine kuti chabwino choposa nchakuti zija nalengeza dzulo zija chifukwa cha manambala amene manena dzulo woposera 1,400, namba inali 1,498, mmene usiku umata amati nambalayo yafika 1,613, kuonetsa kuti chiwerengerocho chikukwera kwambiri. Ine nanena kuti popeza kufalikira kutsopano kuchitika madera wonse wa dziko lino kuchokera ku Msanje ngakhale ku Chitipa, anthu akuti aziyenda mawa kapena lero, ndiye kuti pakhale chiopsezo chakuti kuyenda mtunda onsewo akhoza kumapatsirana kapena akhoza kumatenga matendawo. Chifukwa chake natsimikiza kuti kuli bwino kuti tipewe zimenezo ndipo madyerero amenewo asachitike. Tikatero ndiye kuti wochokanso kuno kumabwerera madera wawo sazipita kafalitsanso matendawo. Pali pano zakuti tichita mwambo okwaniritsa kuyamba kwa Malawi watsopano titatha kulumbira sabata lapitali. Mwambo umenewo uchitikabe, koma uchitika pamaso pa anthu ochepa. Ambiri a inu mukangomvera kupyolera mwa iwo amene amatiulutsira mawu ndi kutionetsera zithunzi kuti aliyense akhoza kudziwa zachitika bwanji. Mwambo umenewo uchitika ku Kamuzu Barracks komanso pamaso pa anthu 100. Nchifukwa chake ndi kupempha nonse ino amene mapulani wanu anali oti muzibwera mapulani anu anali oti mawa tisonkhane chimsonkhano chachikulu. Zimenezo letsani ni udziwa kuti ndalama zina zamwazika kale, ndalama zimene sitinamwaze kolingana ndi nkhani imeneyi yachikondwerero. Ndalama zonsezo tizipereka kuti zithandizire ntchito yolimbana ndi matenda a COVID-19. Ngati munu ukayika pina kulikonse, tamvani zimene ukambazi. Tonse tili pa chiopsezo, tonse miyoyo yathu ili pa chiswe. Aliyense akhoza kutenga matendawo. Ndiye kuti tukamba za inu, wana wanu, mwina wa pabanja wa mzanu, woyandikana nanu, manebala wanu, komanso ngakhala amene mmagwira nawo ntchito limodzi ku office, ku ntchito kuja mmachita kuja kaya business ja mmachitayi. Zimenezo zitanthauzanso kuti ngakhale ine ndili pa chiopsezo, ngakhale vice president ali pa chiopsezo, aliyense. Palibe amene akhoza kunena kuti ine zimenezo sizingandikhudza. Chifukwa cha chimenecho, aliyense asamale kuti matendawa ngoopsa. Nukudandaulirani abale wanga, nukudandaulirani malawi azanga. Aliyense wa inu wonetsetsani kuti njira zija za ukhondo ti ukamba zija muzitsatira pa inu nokha, komanso kunyumba kwanu, ngakhalenso kumalo anu a ntchito. Wonetsetsani kuti inuyo ndi anzanu mumatalikirana pafupifupi 1 mita aliyenseyo. Ndiye kuti ukachita manja chonchi yapyolera 1 mita, ndiye kuti wina uko kutali, wina uko kutali, chimodzimodzinso ngati ndikutsogoloko. Tikatsata zimenezi, komanso nkumavala mamaski awa aliyenseyo, tikakhala pagulu, tikakhala magulu osiyana, kaya tuchita za business zathu, kaya mnyumba zathu, kumene kuli ku office, tiyeni tionetsetse kuti anzathu amene abwera kudzatichezera nawonso nambala izichepa. Uyenda tisayendeyende monga amene tufunira. Chimtunda chachitalitali choka uko kafika kwina. Chifukwa zimenezo nzoti zilika pa chiopsezo tonse. Komanso tisayiwale kusamba m'manja ni sopo pafupifupi ola lililonse. Ngati mukuona ngati muli nzizindikiro ndipo mukukanika kupuma bwino kapena mumabanika kapena thupi latentha, khalani panokha ndipo muwauza anzanu kuti akhoza kudziwitsa aja amene amabwera nkukuyesani. Zimenezi zithandize kuti inuyo kapena abale wanu athandizike. Kuti tikuthandizeni pa nkhondo ya mtundu umeneyo, ine ndikufufuza tsopano njira zakuti zinthu zofunikirazi kuti zigwiritsidwe ntchito pa moyo wanu wa tsiku ni tsiku, pasakhale msonkho. Chifukwa katundu wotereyi ndi wofunikira kwambiri kuti apezeke mwa msanga inuyo musamalidwe. Ndipo aunduna wa zachuma alengeza zoterezi posachedwapa. Nudziwa kuti pamakhala mantha nkhani zoterezi zikamakambidwa, chifukwa chakuti tonse tili pa chiopsezo, makamaka chifukwa chakuti nthawi ino kwambuzizira kwambiri. Koma nufuna kuti mudziwe aliyense wa inu zimene tili nazo, tonse nkumachita zimene tingathe kumene takhalako. Nkhondo imene iso tipambanira limodzi tonse. Mulungu akudalitseni, Mulungu adalitse Malawi. Zikomo kwambiri.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, State President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera. Your Excellency, sir, I noticed that the tip of the sun is about to set over the capital city, but we might still have a little bit of light to allow you to take a few questions from members of the press, given the magnitude of the announcement you have made regarding tomorrow's event. And so I seek your indulgence to allow a few members of the press to ask you a few questions, if I may. If I can invite members of the press, if I could begin with Arnold, use the mic that's been made available and ask your question, and then we can have another member of the press ask a question. If we could have 3 questions in a row, and then His Excellency can take those on before he moves on to the next. Much obliged.
Thank you. My name is Arnold Mnelemba from Full FM Radio. I just would like to find out from Your Excellency that in the few days you have been in office, have you been able to find out the level of preparedness in our respective hospitals? That is in terms of technical or human resource. I'm asking this in the event at the rate of at which we are going. Are we ready to take care of serious cases in the event that there are some? Thank you.
Yeah, Your Excellency, I'm Rebecca Chinjiga from Times Group. There are 2 things that Malawians are concerned. One is the quarantine facilities are badly managed by and poorly equipped. And the matter of respirators, which are crucial in acute corona cases. Have you been briefed on how these are in our hospitals? And yesterday you also said we have to learn to live with corona, and life doesn't have to come to a stop. Currently, our borders are open, and it's business as usual. So does this mean government is working on with aviation experts on the opening of airports? And the last question is, in the view of sharp increase in corona cases, is your government contemplating on some kind of lockdown? If yes, will your government assist the poor in meeting the daily needs? Thank you.
My name is Leah Malegano from Rainbow TV. My question is on the cancellation of the Independence Day. Yesterday evening, we were told that 90% of the preparations were already done. Do we know how much we have lost already by the cancellation as a country? Talk of the outside delegates that arrived for this function. Will this form part of the few attending the inauguration tomorrow? Thank you so much.
Thank you most kindly for those questions. Are our hospitals ready? You will recall that when there was initially a committee, which was a cabinet committee set up, and then that cabinet committee morphed into the presidential task force on COVID-19. Various announcements had been made and various places had been set aside to the effect that we can have institutional quarantine. I personally had visited several hospitals and clinics, health centers, and people did not have the capacity to handle this. There's been a lot of money come in. There's been a lot of equipment come in. Yesterday I made reference to the fact that we will have close to 200 ventilators sent as quickly as possible. I am yet to have all of that inventory of equipment and PPEs that are available right now, given to me. But I'm working with this committee, and we will be giving you briefings every now and again when necessary to be able to respond to such. You know that we have had problems, even in how we have dealt with those that have come in from abroad, and sometimes we have just let them loose, or we have just said, take voluntary, more or less, quarantine. But following up on those things and on those kind of arrangements have not always been the best, because we've had stories where people have even run away from such places, and we will make sure that we have the discipline that is needed to be able for us to do what we can. We will work with the hospitals. The money that has come in would have already made us build world-class places where we can take care of such. But be that as it may, we will continue to follow up on some of these things. Quarantine facilities, you say, are poorly equipped. Have you been briefed on this? This is partly what I made reference to. It is a continuous briefing. The briefing that I've had was mainly concerning the spiking of the numbers. Issues about money and equipment, like I said yesterday, are being followed up, and we'll be able to give you a more comprehensive understanding of where we are. Borders are open and business as usual. No, it should be business unusual. While we want to assess what we have done, and we have done poorly or we have done excellently, so that we can build on that which is strength and then demolish that which is poorly handled, we will give you our assessment, and very shortly so. If you, or do you contemplate a lockdown? What I have just announced right now is a measure or series of restrictions that we need to follow, because you cannot have a 100% lockdown in all of our cities and all of our villages and towns. You know that we are a people that are given to subsistence living, and subsistence living demands that we find something to eat on a daily basis. So it can never be a lockdown as contemplated or as, for example, heard from some nations in the West or the East. But we will make sure that whatever measures we follow, we mitigate the same so that Malawians do not suffer, because Malawians need help. You say you have canceled the celebration event, and yet yesterday you told us 90% of preparations have already been done. Regardless of how much it has taken so far, the calculations will be done. The budget was there, and what people need to use to spend in order to meet needs that have already been expenses that have already been incurred, we will make sure that we give you a report, and the balance of such will go, like I said, to this fight of COVID-19. It will be a loss in terms of the fact that we will not have done what we intended to do tomorrow, but when you look at the long term, it will be a loss worth it. The gains will be much more than what we can lose right now. I do not have the facts of the figures with me on hand, but we will give you the figures soon enough. I want to thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Given that the sun has duly set and the lighting is becoming quite poor, I thank you, Your Excellency, for this time, as well as for allowing members of the press to seek clarifications on some of the matters that you addressed in your statement. May I now, Your Excellency, have the pleasure of inviting you to leave the briefing.
Mfuleni mchichewa kwa matithandizeni nenani zinatayankha mchingerezi izi kuti anthu amve nawo. Zikomo kwambiri.
Mtsogoleri wa dziko lino Dr. Lazarus Chakwera kulankhula ku mtundu wa Malawi. Nkhani yayikulu imene mtsogoleri wa dziko lino wafotokoza ndiyoti mwambo wa chikondwerero cha 6 Julayi, tsiku limene timakondwerera ufulu